There are hundreds of anime with characters that have hidden powers, but some main characters have to realize what they should do with this power, but some don't realize what to do with it. Hey guys, it's Animan here, and welcome to the channel. Today we have listed down the top 10 anime where the main character doesn't know that he has the power to save the world. Before we start, be sure to subscribe to our channel and press on that bell icon, as that is all to be notified about our latest videos. Now coming in at number 10, we have Val X Love. To be honest, the rating of this anime is not so good, but I am not saying that it's not good. It is a good anime with a good story, and honestly the animation is fantastic. Our main character Akutsu Takuma is a high schooler who has anthropophobia, or the fear of humans. About 8 years ago, before the story begins, he lost his mom to an illness, and before his mother's death, he promised her that he would become a good person, which he tries to do by studying and trying to become the #1 student. However, he struggles to focus on his tests due to his anthropophobia. Then, one day he saves a girl who happens to be a Valkyrie. This leads to him becoming the lover of 9 Valkyries. His new job now is to level up these Valkyrie through love and defeating demons. At the beginning it didn't really catch my attention. I even had the feeling that I wanted to just drop the anime, but since I have a rule to follow, that is no dropping any anime no matter how bad I feel. Reaching toward the end of Val X Love, I would say, no, it's not a regret for me. Oh, and this is a borderline hentai anime. Number 9 is Tokko. This anime has elements of Seraph of the End and Tokyo Ghoul, but with older adult characters and a sharper script. Tokko begins with a group of teens fighting demons that attacked them years ago, and now those demons wish to finish the job. The teens all have special brands on their bodies that help the demons hunt them down. This plot point was completely stolen from Berserk, but I digress. Our teenage heroes slay the demons with magical swords, and many times the action and plot heavily resembles that of Bleach. Although Tokko came out the year before Bleach, the demons that are causing trouble in the human world all came through a portal opened by mad alchemists seeking immortality. While watching this, I was always wondering what was going to happen next. Having seen a lot of horrors, slash-em-up movies, and anime, I wasn't entirely sure what was going to happen throughout this. There were many surprising moments throughout the entire anime. The idea of demons trying to kill humans isn't as simple as it goes. That is just the impression you get at the start, but there's a little more to it than that. At number 8, we have Myriad Colors Phantom World, a world where the line between reality and dreams are combined into one, and all of the subconscious thoughts have a physical form, which are defined as phantoms. Since not all phantoms aren't good, there are groups of phantom hunters who specialize in the sealing of these entities with their known abilities. This story follows the life of one group of phantom hunters, starting with a guy named Haruhiko Ichijo and his phantom friend Ruru, who grow by adding more members and gain more experiments throughout the series. What do you look for in anime? Action? Drama? Humor? Boobs? Yeah. No. Well, the one thing I personally look for before I start enjoying the show is character, as they are always the driving force behind the plot. It's a good time to watch this anime, just don't expect anything seriously deep or amazing. Go into this show with realistic expectations and it's fairly enjoyable. Number 7, Sands of Destruction. In a world where oceans are made of sand and beastmen have rule over the humans, a woman seeks to unlock the secrets of the Destruct Code in order to destroy the world. Her motivation? Her brother was killed by beastmen. She involves 2 others who engage in some antics until episode 9. When they finally start to unravel the truth behind the Destruct Code. I am personally quite impressed, as it has a big twist. A predictable storyline with lots of mini stories in between. Even though I say that, I quite enjoyed myself in this one. It was funny in some parts, actiony in others, and it left me with a good feeling inside after it completes it. The way the story goes may be a little strange, but remember, this was based off of an RPG game. At number 6 we have 07 Ghost. The main character is Taito Klein. Currently serves in the army. He is very special and powerful, and emotionally tortured. The reasons for his specialness are revealed throughout the season. In this world, people use Xiphon, which is materialized magic in the form of words. These words are constructed from the user's emotions. The people Taito meet on the path to discovering his destiny help him open his heart. Historical conspiracies unravel, religious mythology becomes fascinating, and badass. When you start watching this, you may feel a bit confused or sense the story seems a bit reserved or even heavy on religion. But soon enough it takes off in twists and turns with lots of intrigue and magical power, turning hairy situations into even wilder, more dangerous turns. Just when you think you know what the characters can do, you find there are another hidden layer. The main downside in this is that the series is incomplete, but what is there is worth watching. At number 5 we have Utawarerumono, The False Faces. Waking up cold and alone in the woods, a nameless man is surrounded by unfamiliar scenes. Without any memories, he is utterly lost until he stumbles upon Kuon, a young girl with animal ears and a tail. She saves him, leading him back to her town while protecting them both from Borogigiri, giant centipede-like creatures, and a mysterious red slime. After they arrive, she names him Haku, after a prominent historical figure from the area. He quickly realizes he is one of a kind, the only one without animal ears and a tail. The two journey to the capital of Yamato, the country in which Kuon lives, meeting more people and making new friends, all the while unknowingly delving deeper into the politics and inner conflicts of Yamato. I found this anime quite a bit more enjoyable than the first. You get more in depth with the characters and the tone is much lighter than in the original anime. I do like how well the story progresses through each and every character, ultimately building to the conclusion, which in itself is another beginning. At number 4, we have A Certain Magical Index. The story begins with Toma Komijo, whose right hand has the ability to nullify any form of supernatural power, whether it be magical, psychic, or divine. He lives in a city populated by students with these powers, yet unfortunately for Toma, his arm also seems to nullify good luck. Despite his bad luck, the boy tries to stay out of trouble, and just lives out his life trying to be the good guy whenever he can. But trouble enters his life one day when he finds a young girl hanging on his balcony. She turns out to be a nun of the Church of England, bearing the Index, a collection of 103,000 forbidden texts, and as a result has a number of people after her. How far will Toma go to protect his new companion from her pursuers? Just watching how Toma deals with situations and interacts with those around him is purely enjoyable. Definitely give this one a try. At number 3, we have No Game No Life. The story, without giving away too much, it's about two overly intelligent pair of step-siblings, Sora and Shiro, who are portrayed as neats. They are bored with normal life and just love to play video games. One day they get the opportunity to join a game world where 16 races rule. In the game world, extreme and weird games exist with rules varying per agreement of the players, so everything is at stake. All seems peaches and cream for an interesting anime with some good story movement. If you have not watched this anime yet, then do yourself a favor and do it. This anime has no flaws, and I don't say that lightly. The art is spectacular. It is the most visually appealing anime I have ever seen. The music is great and fits the show very well. The story is original, interesting, and overall, just fantastic. Just like the characters. What else do I need to say? Just go watch it. Number 2, we have Log Horizon. I know what you may say. Technically no one in the series has hidden powers, as it is quite obvious everyone who got trapped in the game alternate universe has powers. But even then, some characters discover they have abilities or powers they even didn't realize, mainly, such as Shiro. Both his tactical mind and some new powers he discovers as an example. It may not be overall the best example of a hidden power story, but there are hidden powers and it is a good anime. Incredibly well done, for sure. Unlike Sword Art Online, they find out that this world is a lot like ours, except with magic. The NPCs talk and act like humans, and a lot of times they are considered humans. It's very action-packed with incredible fight scenes, adventures through ever-changing land, and a magical world just waiting to be found. If you enjoy action, adventure, and fantasy genres, you will love this one. And at number 1, of course, we have Attack on Titan. While the story isn't as rich as other shows in general, it is rather a very fresh take on human tragedy, without reusing much of the usual apocalypse elements. There is also much lore in the world to keep creative fans making fanworks and adaptations of the world of Attack on Titan. The thrill element is very high and makes you eager to see what's next. I know most of you have watched this anime. To be honest, this anime is very good and fantastic. If some of you have not watched it, then you will regret it in your life, saying why I didn't watch this anime. If you are looking for a unique anime, then why not try out this one? It will be best for you, guaranteed. Well guys, that was a top 10 anime list. I hope you enjoyed the video. Before you go, please like and share the video. If you are new, consider subscribing to the channel. That is, if you want more content like this. By the way, don't forget to support me on Patreon. It really helps me out a lot. See you in the next one.